basic element of computer or algorithm. Got the idea?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here you can see one very simple problem is given on the screen. Write an algorithm that calculates the sum of two numbers. Now tell me, how many variables do you think it has?
Two.
Two? Okay. Okay. So which one?
Sir, A and B.
A and B. Where do we find A and B?
Make them variables and ask the user to input them.
And what about the and what about the result? Variable?
Yeah, we need three then.
Yeah, three variable. Okay. One is the output variable and two is the input variable. Okay. So basically, whenever you find any kind of algorithm, then you have to basically in pseudocode we have to declare. Okay, we would use a declare. Raman, how are you? So declare we need to give n1, n2, and sum. So each do you know about data type?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what is data type?
Integer, real.
Yeah,
And
these are types of data. No? What is meant by data type? Why we use basically we have to tell computer which kind of data we are going to use. Okay. The first one,
format of the information.
yeah, kind of information we are giving computer because according to data type, computer behaves. Okay, as we tell computer we are going to use integer data type means this kind of data can be used for calculate. That is what we have to tell computer. Okay. So declare n1, n2 sum as integer. Next, you have to give command input. Okay, in pseudocode, all keyword need to be capital. So you will use input n1. If data type are same, you can use the single line n2. Okay, then here we use the formula sum n1. Now this is the processing part n2. This is processing part. This is processing part. And using print command, you can show the result print sum. Yes, you got the idea?
Yes.
Okay. Is there any confusion? Yes, Armugan. Is there any confusion?
No, sir.
Okay. Now wait, I ask student. Yes, Ramin, do you remember which program did you perform last time? So that basically after doing 2 or 3 programs, we can switch to that where you left. Okay. Okay. So do you know flowchart?
Yes, sir.
So I'm showing you that flowchart so that you can understand further. Here basically you can see type form of pseudocode. First one, the first line is used to basically declare the variable with data type. You can use input num2. This is processing. These two for input. As I told you, in each algorithm will have an input. Okay. Second, it will have a processing part, and third is output. This is processing part, and this is output. So each algorithm will have such kind of stages. Okay, have you heard about Python? Have you used that?
Yes, sir.
Now, this is the Python code. Here you can see. In Python, you don't need to basically perform to declare variable. You can use direct variable. Here is num1 is a variable, and input is the command, and this is the message, user guided message. You have to use in double quotation, and this is basically int. Basically, in Python, when we take input, it takes input in string format. Okay, so that is why we have to convert that string format into integer form, because we want to perform calculation. This is int, so this is integer. So whatever you give input, it will convert into integer form, so that we can do calculation. Otherwise, it is only string. Got the idea?
Yes.
Okay. So num1 and num2, these are two inputs. Here is processing, and you can show, you can write message in double quotation, whatever message you can use. Okay. So basically, so you can write in double quotation any message on screen, double quotation, and the value after calculation will be stored in some variable, and here you have to write that variable, whatever is stored here. So this will show the result on the screen. Got the idea?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any confusion?
No, sir.
Next one thing. Okay, this is basically flowchart I want to show you. Okay. Now start. This is start, and this is end. They will have a oval shape. Okay. You know oval shape?
Yes, sir.
Did you use before that flowchart?
Yes, sir. I have done
Okay.
flowchart.
So for input and output, you will use parallelogram. Okay. Parallelogram. You must know. So input A, input B, and for processing purpose, this is the rectangle box. Rectangle box. Any kind of processing you have to show in rectangle box. For input purpose, you have to use these parallelogram. And this is the output. This is again parallelogram. Rest is diamond shape is left. We'll use basically in selection condition based program. This is used in loop and for condition purpose. This is called decision box. Okay. Got the idea?
Yes.
Okay. Arman, can you do this one?
Yes, sir. I can do this.
Okay. So how will you show me?
Sir, I can write in the chat.
Yeah, you can write on chat. Yes, Ramin, how are you? So, yes, last week you were absent. Okay. So I'm sending you a program. I think have you done selection based program or loops?
Yes, sir. I have done.
Okay, that's right.
Done.
Okay, good. So here you can see the output you have sent me. Okay. This is basically Python code. Program is totally similar like previous one, and the only difference is multiply. Okay. Got the idea?
Yes.
Now, what about this one?
There's the same thing.
Yeah, almost same. Okay. This is same. This is basically Python code. Yes. What about this one? So, Arman, how many variables you will use here?
There are 5.
5. 5 for inputs. And what about output?
Sir, we'll use 7 in total.
So 1 is the output. 6, 7, 1 is the average. Okay. So, can you do that?
Yes, sir.
Raman, I'm sending you program, so you also perform that program. Yes, sir, Arman, have you done?
Sir, I just did it.
Okay. So that's fine. Okay, good. So here you can see its pseudo result. If you have same type of variable, so you can use declare one line as integer. And if variable are different, so they can use, so that you can use different line, like real is another variable. Real basically handle fractional part of the numbers, okay, like 3.5 or 4.5. For that kind of data, we need to use real. Yes, sir, got the idea?
Yes, sir.
So you can take input of same data type in one line, then you can write the formula as you have done, then average equal total, and then you can show message on screen using print command. Here basically flowchart, so that you can take input in one box, parallelogram, add the number to find sum, okay, in rectangle, then divide. You can use also all processing tasks in a rectangle box. Show sum and average on it. Basically parallelogram. Here you can see the Python code. In Python, you have to type separate line for each input. So there are 5 inputs, so 5 inputs. 5 input line will be there. Then you can perform processing part. But you have to write int function for if you have to use any calculation in your program. That must be converted into integer form. This is the average formula and this is the total value. You can show on screen.
Okay, sir.
Okay, now I'm going to discuss condition-based program. You must have done that.
Yes, I have done that, sir.
Okay. So do you know how to do that? Can you do that?
Yes, sir, I can.
Did I tell you, Ramgan, or you can do that?
Sir, I can do this.
Okay, fine. Yes, Ram, are you doing that? Which program? I have program send you. Armagan, initially I give very easy program, okay, for understanding purpose. So gradually you will have a difficult level, okay. And
Okay, sir.
okay. Then I will also discuss your question from your book side also, so that you can develop your logic.
Okay, sir.
So you have sent that, okay, that's fine. You have made it right. So I can show you. Here you can see. Okay, so you got the idea how to do that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. See, it's basically okay. Now see Python. Okay, have you done with Python or not?
Yes,
Any
sir, I have done Python.
Okay, how much?
Sir, I've done till if and if else and if,
Okay.
not that much.
Not for further, no? Okay. Here you can write. Here you can type the input line. Okay. Try to give a single column or double column to separate cursor from the when you see when you give the input. Okay, so it will separate cursor. Here you will type if mark greater than 60, but after if condition you have to put colon. Okay, remember this in Python. After if condition you have to give colon at the end of the line. When you press enter, cursor will come here where P is written. Okay, because Python follow the indentation. Do you know indentation?
Yes, sir, spacing.
Yeah, spacing. So it follows default indentation. As your cursor will be here. As you press enter, cursor will come here. Okay, and here you basically you have to type command print. So you are passed whatever if if this condition is true. Else, after else you have to show, you also type this one and print alas you are failed. So do you have PyCharm? How do you practice?
Sir, I practice through normal Python and I also have Replit.
Okay, no, online editor. What about online editor?
No, sir, I don't have that.
Okay. Yes, Ramin, your problem almost is right. I will show you. Okay, almost your problem is right. So, okay. So you got the idea. This Python code regarding if condition.
Yes, sir.
Is there any confusion?
No, sir.
Okay. Just you have to care about only column, because most of the time we forget to put column at the end of if command and else command. Can you do this one?
I'll try.
Okay, try. Okay, Arungan, your program is right. So you can see here from also. This is pseudocode, and as you have done, and next, this is basically flowchart. As I told you, decision box will use for if condition. This is start with oval shape, input A with parallelogram. Here you will compare the value, whatever condition you have given. If A greater than 0, if it is yes, it will print A is positive. If no, it will print A is negative, and then these basically come here to the end. You got the idea?
Yes, sir.
Here you can see Python code, as you know that. So first we have to take input with integer conversion. If n greater than 0, if this condition true, this message will appear. Otherwise, it will display on the basis of else the negative number.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Can you do this one?
Sir, I'll try.
Okay, you have done the right way. Okay, now can you do it Python code?
Sir, I can try.
Okay, just try this program in Python. How will you do? Should I share screen?
No, sir, I should try first.
Okay. Okay, the program is right. So I'm showing you that. So here you can see pseudocode. The first you have done that, and next is basically flowchart. Next is pseudocode or Python code. Okay, Armuga, it is clear.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yes, Armuga. Can you do this one? Pseudocode first, then Python.
Sir, I can try this.
Okay, just try. Uh, okay, now see how to do that. First, you will declare num as integer. Then you have to give input command. Okay, if basically you have to show 5 or 6 also. If user press other than 5 or 6, it should also show that message. Okay, in pseudocode for comparison purpose, we will use basically two equal signs. Okay, num equal for comparison purpose, for comparison. Now remember, single equal is used for assignment. Okay, assignment from right to left, right to left. You got the idea?
Yes, sir.
Now, whenever you write pseudocode, you have to use double equal for comparison. If number equal 5, then your inter number is 5. It should show that. Else if, okay, you have to use the command else if for second condition. When you have multiple conditions, you can use the else if, or you can use if many times.
Okay, sir.
So else if num equal to 6, then it should show print your inter number is 6. If these two conditions wrong, then you have to write else command. Okay, and then you can print your inter number is not 5 or 6. This is the way you have to do. Got that?
Okay, sir. Yes.
Okay. Now, can you do in Python? Should I tell you? Can you
So
do
can you
this?
explain?
Okay. So I'm showing you. So now you need to know how to give multiple if command. Okay. Now see here. This is totally same with pseudocode. Python program are 90% same with the pseudocode. Okay. So num is equal to, this is the input line. If num double equal, you have to provide double equal for comparison. But if num equal to 5, print your inter number is 5. Elif. You will not else if. Here you will use elif for the num equal to 6, print you inter 6. Else, if these two are wrong, then you have to make it correct with else command, print your inter number is not 5 or 6.
Okay,
Yes.
sir.
Got the idea?
Yes, sir.
Okay, try to perform that. Do you have
Sir,
software?
I'll try.
Okay, just try, then tell me.
Sir, it is working.
It's working? Okay, good. Okay, what about this one?
Okay, let me try, sir.
Okay, everyone, this program is right. Okay, right here you can see.
Okay, sir.
So here you can see Python code, which is almost same which you have done before that. Now see this one. Okay, you can try this one.
Sir, I will try this.
Okay, just try. Yeah, almost problem here is right. Okay. So I'm showing you on screen. So declare color name as integer. Okay. You can also use user guided message, write, please enter a number. You can also use write command instead of print for output purpose.
Okay, sir.
Here you will take input. Okay, instead of input, you can write also. You can also use but read for read also input command. So here you can
Okay.
write this: if color num greater than 0 and color num less than equal to 10, so write blue. Else if color num greater than 10 and color num less than 20, write red. Else if color num greater than 20 and color num less than 30, write green. If these are all conditions are wrong, then else will perform. Right, not a correct color option. Okay, you have made it right. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now see in Python how to do that. So you will take input. The first line is input, or you can use elif command for multiple if instead of else. This is the input command. This is if condition. If color num in, you can use this one in range. 0 is the initial value, 10 is the last value. Okay. So in this range, you can write such kind of command. Print it is a blue color. Elif same in range with elif command 10, 20. Okay, this is the initial value, this is the ending value. The print it is a red color. Elif color num is in range. So range determine the basically take the initial value and ending value. 20 is the initial value, 30 is the ending value. The print it is a green color. Else print you entered wrong color. Yes, Arman. Is
Yes, sir.
this Python code is clear?
Yes, sir.
Have you used range command in range, in or range before
Sir,
that?
sometimes yes.
Okay. So what about loops? Do you know idea about loops?
Yes, sir. I know about loops.
Okay.
Repeat until for loop and
Or
stuff.
loop, while loop. Okay. So tomorrow, inshallah, we'll discuss loop. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Enough for today.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz, sir. Thank you.